How these butter beans are. Trying to get one.
With the same authentic Jamaican taste, but more convenient for people that have families and don't want to spend the whole day cooking oxtail in the kitchen. Alright YouTube, hello again, how we all doing? It's Original Chef Jay, welcome to the kitchen. We're going to be following up to one of my hit smash shorts out there, how to season the best oxtail in Jamaica. Well, this is the best oxtail all season up, if you remember from my short. If you don't, please go view my short to see how we season up this wonderful oxtail right here. We are going to be doing the browning of the oxtail today and getting it ready for the cook down. There's two ways that we do the oxtail. The authentic way, where we fry the oxtail and then we cook it down for various hours, or using the pressure cooker to reduce the cook time to making the oxtail get to that tender, soft, succulent, fall off the bone texture that everyone loves. But before we start today, let me get my suit up. Can I have my hat, please? Thank you, son. Original Chef J. Hey, can I get my apron?
Here you go.
Thank you, Greg. That's my boy. All right. So here we are. We're about to start today, and we're going to start by turning on this stove, getting on our oil, and start browning down these oxtails, everyone. Stay tuned and let me know how you like what we do today, because we are going to make it the best, the most succulent, the most, you know what, the original oxtail. Okay, everyone, first thing we're going to do is get this pot nice and warm. We added some oil here, and while that is warming up, we are going to be removing the seasoning from the oxtail so that way it doesn't pop. We want to make sure we get off as much of that as possible before we fry it. And reduce all of the scallions, all of that wonderful stuff, and that's what I'll be doing right now. And remember, everyone, check out our brand. This is our brand. This is Craft Time. We also have our YouTube page. Check out Craft Time. That's my wife's stuff, doing our crafting, everything. We do customizing on any and everything. So if you have any wedding needs, party needs, just any needs at all. If you're going on vacation and you want to have matching clothes, you reach out to us. We can definitely give you the quality for your buck, okay? You want quality work, you want somebody that's going to care for you, reach out to Craft Time. My wife has a wonderful reputation for satisfaction guarantee. Right now, we're here removing the seasoning for our oxtail, and we're going to be doing that for the browning. We have a lot going on here today, guys, so I want you to stay tuned as we fry this down. Currently, the time is 6:20, so we're going to be browning down about 4.5 pounds or 5 pounds of oxtail. I don't know, I removed some of the fat. Alright, everyone, so we're going to show you the first part of the process. We're just going to be browning these set right here, and after that, we're going to be browning all the other ones the same way. So first, we clean off the seasoning as much as we can, because you don't want anything to pop on it. You're going to put them into the hot oil and have that frying start for the browning process. All we're doing is just giving them a nice little golden brownish look, so that way when they're going to cook down process, the meat has that nice golden look at the end as if it was fried first. This is just a coloring part of the process to give it that presentation feel at the end. And it also holds the meat together a lot better, so when it cooks down it doesn't fall apart as much. So that way you can still have it connected to the bone, so you can, enjoy the meat off the bone. Hey everyone, I just want to thank you for all the views of my shorts. If you already viewed my shorts, I want to thank you for stopping by again if you already viewed any of my film. I really appreciate your time and your efforts and in sharing that with me and my time and my efforts trying to entertain you and giving you different ways of making Caribbean cuisines. Thank you so much for your time, everyone. I appreciate every moment of it. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please subscribe. Thank you. And remember, stay tuned for all of your wonderful cooking needs from the Caribbean and many, many more. We also give you a lot of gardening for the cold zone A and zone 9B temperatures, which are 25 to 30 high frost areas at least once a year for at least 2 months. So that way we can see what we can bring in the tropical twist for the colder climates. Because us Caribbean people like to carry the Caribbean with us. If we can't get it in the stores, we plant it in our yards. All right, everyone, here we go. So now we have browned our oxtail. We're going to put them all over here, and we're going to get them ready for the cook down now. All we do, 1 second, I will give you the final look at the oxtail, nice and brown. Get these out of the way. Turn that off. Alright, now we're going to get our seasoning all over our oxtail real quick. Everyone, look at that. We have a beautiful oxtail. Look at that. Nice golden brown.
And we're going to grab that fork, everyone. Look at this. Here's it. This is going to show you. Let's get in there for the oxtails. Oh, look at it breaking up. Oh, can't even get it on the fork. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that beautiful oxtail. Oh my goodness.
Now, this is the secret to how you can get authentic oxtail without sitting over the stove and waiting 3-4 hours and waking up to the most wonderful aroma in the house, the power of a slow cooker. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up our slow cooker. All right, everyone, so what we're going to do is we're going to set up from right here. Reason being is we still want to be close enough for the extractor fan for those people that might not want the smell of oxtail surrounding the whole house throughout the night. It's optional. My wife absolutely loves the smell of the food throughout the night. It's like Christmas every time I cook oxtail in the house just because of this method. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take the oxtail that we already browned. See, nothing different. We got everything is in there, our scallion, our onion, our tomato, our thyme, our soy sauce, our salt, our black pepper, our Scotch bonnet pepper, and our pimento. And we're going to take all of that goodness and we're just going to scrape it all in the crock pot. Simple as that, guys. We're not leaving any of this goodness behind. We are going to go on over here, catch a little water. Making sure to get all of that goodness in there. Now, The secret to this is you want to make sure the oxtail that's in there is at least slightly submerged with the water. And I'm going to show you. I'm filling it up right now. I'm going to get this ready for the cook down. Now there's two ways you can do this, guys. You can do this the authentic Jamaican way, which, you know, that's the way I like to do it. Or we can do this with the same authentic Jamaican taste, but more convenient for people that have families and don't want to spend the whole day cooking oxtail in the kitchen. After we brown our oxtail and we get it to this consistency, we're going to now add it to the slow cooker. Here you go. This is our crock pot. This is our oxtail. And we don't need all of them fully submerged, but we want all of them to be partially in that water. At least partially in that water. See? Not fully submerged, but partially in the water. What's going to happen now is all the oil in the oxtail is going to end up draining out, and you're going to have nothing but healthy, succulent oxtail that you can now separate the oil without ever adding any of the other pressures of using a pressure cooker. Because I know how stressful it could be to a lot of us. A lot of us just do not like using a pressure cooker. We grew up with it. Some of us are comfortable with it, but not everybody is. So for all those that don't want to use a pressure cooker, don't want to risk the 10, 12 different dishes to clean up before you're done with oxtail, or to stand over the stove watching it every minute for at least 3 to 4 hours. This is the secret right here, everyone. So we're going to turn this on, and we just want to do 8 hours or 10 hours on low cook, or you can even do 6 hours on high, but 10 hours on the slow cook. So throughout the night, you don't have to think about this. And even after it's done cooking, it sits there until you come home from work tomorrow, until you make it back. So you get to choose when you're going to prepare. And now the opportunity for you to have oxtail Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, without ever spending the Saturday, Sunday doing all the legwork. This is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. You can brown that oxtail, put it down in the freezer. You can do whatever you want, because now you can have oxtail any time of the week with less work. It took us only about 15 minutes to brown all that oxtail. After browning all that oxtail, we get to leave it, set it, and forget it. Okay, guys? Thank you for tuning in. See you in the next scene.
Alright, it's night time. Just doing a quick little video here to see what we got. Yes.
Ready, guys? This is day 2. We had our oxtail in the slow cooker from yesterday. I went to work. I just came home. I do a 10-hour shift. I start at 5 a.m. It takes me an hour to drive back and forth from work. Plus, we got to get the kids in the daytime. Here you go, guys. It's 5:28 p.m. right now. And we're about to have oxtail on a weekday. It's Monday afternoon, everyone. All right? So here we go. We have our oxtail in the slow cooker. It's on the warm setting now because it's already been cooked to tender deliciousness. And let me just show you how tender this thing is. Let's see. We're going to stick the oxtail. If I could get it to stay on the bone. Look at that. Look at that, everyone. I want you to see. Look at it. Delicious. Tell me what it tastes like. All right. All right, so we got our oxtail over there, well seasoned. And today, for this part, we have our flour. I'm sorry, oxtail just all over. Oh, no. Nicey. All right, everyone, we got our flour. Flour is already kneaded. I have a video coming up. It just needs to be edited. How to make Jamaican boiled dumpling. How to knead and prepare your flour for boiled dumpling. That video will be in the link as soon as I get it edited and added to this video. And our very important, very vital butter bean. In the water that we're going to use to boil the dumpling today, we're not going to be adding any salt to that water. The seasoning in the oxtail and the salt is already all in the oxtail. We only added the salt to the batter that we use to knead the dumplings, and we're going to boil that in some fresh water right now. Stay minutes. It's now 6 p.m. The dumplings been boiling for about 18 minutes now. 15, 18 minutes. We're going to take one out and just see if the dumplings are cooked. But that's the only thing we got to wait on to cook tonight. Take a dumpling out. Let's do a little dumpling test. Yeah, man. Who wants to sample a dumpling? Me. Come on, Elizabeth. Dumpling cook? You don't ever know?
Yeah.
Good to go? Right, good mom, everybody want dumpling? Come on, Elizabeth. They don't want it. You won't force them. Alright. Now that the dumpling cooked, we are going to throw out the majority of this water, leaving the fire on between medium and low. I'm also got a pot frying our plantains over here to go with our dinner. You have to know to multitask as a chef in this kitchen, trust me. We are going to strain some of this water off of this dumplings. Then we're going to transfer the oxtail into the dumpling pot. During the time that the dumplings were boiling, I also took the time to strain out some of the oil that drains out the oxtail to reduce the amount of oil intake. Yeah, without get choke up in our insides. Alright everyone, so we threw off the majority of the water. The dumplings are beautifully salted already. Didn't add any salt to the water. We are going to now take our oxtail and we are going to transfer it first the liquid. And we don't want this oxtail to fall apart. See how beautiful it is? Still well together. Let me show you guys. See that? Look at how beautiful that oxtail is. Nice. We're going to now put that oxtail inside of here without breaking it apart. Swing spoons so that way we can get a spoon that works for this pot way better, but we don't want to damage our pots. Take our fork, flip these plantains that didn't get flipped. Get our butter beans, and we're going to wash the top of these cans. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Everything I use, I wash. Alright? Even the eggs that come out there, I wash those eggs before I use them too, guys. Leave your comments below if you wash your eggs before you use them. Right now, we wash the can tops. We're going to open the can of beans, throw off all that water, and we're going to put our fresh beans in the pot. And there we go, guys. Beautiful butter beans. Give it a slight stir just to mix the beans in. And get them dumplings and everything mixed in. And then we leave it for another 5 to 10 minutes. And guess what? Just like that, dinner is ready. Anybody that tells you that you can't make dinner, oxtail on a weekday with only 25 minutes since I reached home, well, 38 minutes since I reached home now, I was able to finish up my oxtail, fry plantains, And I already have some rice cooked in the fridge from yesterday. And guess what? This Monday dinner is not just any Monday dinner. It's like a Sunday dinner all in one. And we did that in next to no time.
And just like that, everyone, this is the final product. Look how beautiful that looks. That oxtail is bubbling. See, it's now 6:10. We're going to let it simmer for about 5 to 6 more minutes. And by then, those butter beans will be nice and soft. Those spinners are great. Look at our oxtail. You want to see how you know your oxtails are ready, everyone? And we're going to grab that fork, everyone. Look at this. Here's it. This is going to show you. Let's get in there for the oxtails. Oh, look at it breaking up. Oh, can't even get it on the fork. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that beautiful oxtail. Oh my goodness. Look how wonderful. All right, everyone. The oxtail is now ready. It's 6:15, everyone. Look at that. We started at 5:30 something, and now it's 6:15, and we have oxtail on the dinner table tonight. You see that? The kids still got lots of time. They're doing their homework. Let me show you these beans. Look at this. Let's get one of these beans right here and show you how these butter beans are. I'm trying to get one to hold still. Look at that. See how soft it is? Look at that. Perfect. Let me. Gregory, how do you like the oxtail?
It's amazing. It melts in my mouth.
All right. Mommy, how you like the oxtail?
Really good.
All right. Eliza, how you like the oxtail?
I love it.
You love it. Look at you tearing it up. You like some more plantains for your plate?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here we go. Just try the gravy. Delicious. Perfect.